Hello, cosmic explorers. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the mysteries of the universe. In today's video, we delve into the insights of Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. If you're as passionate about unraveling the secrets of the cosmos as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon for regular updates on our galactic adventures. And remember, we host a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to visit the link in the description for more information. But for now, here's today's video.
Elena mentioned being careful about inviting the Greys back in. How would the Greys go about getting our consent to get back in? Could you be able to elaborate on that, please?
No, I don't know that conversation that Elena had, um, or the context in which it was all that information was given. I frankly, I don't see it happening. We know. I just don't see it happening. Even if someone were tricked or manipulated into allowing them to attach, um, they're out of here. They're done. They're done. And the frequencies are jumping very quickly now, and their time here is over. It literally is over. So it could be weeks, maybe months, and the disincarnate Greys would no longer be here. So even those who work with the government, supposedly in black projects, or that were working with the space agencies, those relationships are being terminated. They're ending, uh, because humanity is moving in a completely different direction, one of self-responsibility and self-empowerment. And there is no place for the Greys in that kind of a model. They don't operate in a model like that, so they're leaving. So, but again, I don't know the context in which Elena had that conversation, so I can't specifically comment on it. But I wouldn't worry about the Greys, frankly. I absolutely wouldn't be worried about them. You know, Bottom line, and folks, I told you this years and years ago, decades ago. The goal is to get rid of the regressives, and the benevolence and the boots on the ground would leave, and they would sit there, they would stay above us, and they would watch how we act with each other when we're not being manipulated. That is the goal. That's always been the goal. And that's exactly what they're going to do, is they're going to watch us for a period of time when we're not being manipulated, to see how we act with each other, to see if we calm down, if we allow our hearts to beat again, and that we move back into that spirit of brotherhood. And wanting to build and create a civilization together. These are really important milestones for any evolving race that's been manipulated to move back into, to remember, the heart, the path of the heart. Because it's important for any spiritual being that's evolving to clearly understand their own journey. Each one of us has to really be clear and understand what our journey's all about here. And for many of us that have come back in time to right a terrible wrong, we're going to understand our journey very, very well. It's going to be very, very clear for us. as soon as that third strand of DNA turns on. There'll be others who will be behind us. Their path will take a little bit more time. But for those of us who have come back in time, that third strand is eminent. It's eminent. And that's the light bulb that goes on in everybody. And you'll not only understand your past lives, you'll understand your reason why you came back. You'll understand what your participation was the first time, and maybe why it went south and didn't go well. But you'll be perfectly clear about why you're here now and what your specific goal and reasons to be here now are all about. So it's going to be okay. It really is going to be okay. I know that there's a lot of fear being drummed up, and we're looking at all these horrible, horrible things that they're talking about. You know, remember 99% of those things never happen, but change is going to occur. It's easier to see and understand the changes and how they're unfolding when you don't get caught up in the fear of the change. By allowing yourself to get dragged into the drama, real or not, and most of it isn't, it's contrived to generate fear so that they can control and manipulate you to any extent, and also to feed off of you. Remember who we're dealing with. We are dealing with vampires, whether they're extraterrestrial or human. At that level, they're vampires. And if you give them your energy, if you give them your attention, they're going to suck your energy dry. If you do not emotionally react to these personages, and you maintain your sovereignty, okay, emotionally, physically, there's nothing they can do to you. Nothing at all. Okay? Remember who we're dealing with. And they're off the charts. You know, most of the fear that we all feel, it's them. It's their fear. Because they know they're trapped. They're so trapped. And it's their fear, and what they're doing is they're projecting it out, trying to get other people to become fearful so that they can feed off of your fear. But the bulk of the fear that we see today is actually them. It's their shit. It's not ours. But you would know that if you could detach from the insanity and the news cycles and just the insanity of people trying to hold on to an old system that literally was built to enslave themselves. And they're still clinging to it because their minds, their consciousness cannot perceive being free. They simply don't have a picture or a vision of what it's like for themselves to actually be free. So they're stuck in the loop of the old mechanisms. And we shouldn't be feeding that at all. We should never be feeding that system any longer now that you know.
As we come to the end of today's cosmic journey, we hope you're leaving with a mind full of wonder and curiosity. If you've enjoyed this video and believe in the importance of sharing Alex Collier's messages, please show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon. This simple act goes a long way in ensuring that this knowledge reaches others searching for these cosmic truths. Also, remember to leave your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. We do read all the comments. Until next time, keep looking up and questioning the universe. Stay curious, fellow cosmic explorers. If you would like to see Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.